Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Ukrainian Film Now event. It's an event promoted by One Smith West, EIVE, and First Cut Lab. My name is Mathieu Darras. I'm the director of First Cut Lab. Thank you so much for coming this afternoon to celebrate Ukrainian films in the making, to network with producers, filmmakers from Ukraine. So this is an event that we have organized in the last weeks with many different partners, European film funds, regional, local, national ones, that already today are going to provide awards to different films of this label worth more than 85,000 euros, but it's just the beginning because many other funds are committed to support these films in their next rounds of support. So as we took a little bit of time, and I apologize for the delay, I would like to start immediately. So the event will be in two parts. In the first part, each of the 9 projects will come on stage and present their project with very short video of 1 minute and presentations. And then we will immediately announce the awards. And after that, there will be a nice moment of cocktail, of course, otherwise we would not be in Cannes. So thank you so much again for joining. Before we start, I would like to invite the jury because we were very happy to not only having film funds and different partners of the professions in this event showing their solidarity, but very active filmmakers, because the jury is composed of 3 filmmakers that have their films here at Cannes in different sections, so it's really show the whole Cannes, the official selection, the directors for night, the Cannes Critics Week. I would like to invite them. I'm going to destroy many names, so I will start with Agnieszka Smoszyńska with a new film, The Silent Twins in Un Certain Regard. Please come on stage. Elena Lopez Riera, who had the premiere of her film El Agua at the Directors for Night yesterday. But I think we still need a man, but not any kind of man, a great filmmaker, Clément Cogitor, who had The Son of Ramses at the Critics Week. So thank you very much for joining and taking your time. You will come back later to announce the awards, but I already wanted for you to come on stage to repair the dress and all the other details. Just a piece of information about the awards, why they come so quickly after the pitch. It's not because they are going to decide in 1 minute, but because all the different juries, the Ukrainian Film Now Award jury, and the other juries of different film funds watch excerpts of the film, study materials in the weeks before, so that's why they came with their decisions in advance. So thank you, and see you soon. So we are going to start with a documentary. The selection is made of 9 films, 8 fiction films, and 1 documentary. We have many debut feature films, 6 out of 9. I would like to come on stage the director, Yulia Gontaruk, the producer, Ivana Kitsinka, Alexandra Bratishenko, and the co-producer from Latvia, Uldis Sekulkis. Oh, Uldis is not here, so the stage is yours.
Hello, we're a team of Company of Steel, and our film is not about war. It's about how people change when war came to their house. And through the prism of 3 different characters, our film shows a self-sacrificing slice of Ukrainian young generation. Yulia, please follow our speech.
Good afternoon. In January 2015, I was filming my film in Mariupol and researched one full-scale warfield video on YouTube shot by one young soldier. And I found him and his 2 teammates, and all of them went to the war as volunteers. All of them were in the same regiment called Company of Steel. I filmed and lived with them in a military base. I sat in the trenches, got under the fire. Maybe because I went to the war with them, they start trust me and let me come so close. And after 2 years, they came back home, and I continued to follow them. My film is about initiation that my character can have got when they accept death. All of them said that during the war, person need to accept death. Only after that he can fulfill all tasks without be afraid, and understood that tomorrow may not become. But this initiation, this acceptance of death has a really great impact on a person, and live with this after the war, really very difficult. Please, let's watch 1 minute.
Пройти войну бесследно невозможно. Вообще невозможно. Понять, вот для чего ты остался жив или кто-то погиб, сука, это сложно очень. Вот реально сложно.
Could you play, please, video with our characters? We have 3 characters. Shakhta, he was a TV showman, a potter juwelier, and dancer, a freshly graduated engineer. Shakhta was a commander, and after the war he created his cleaning company Broodbusters. According to the standard on the officer, cleaning is the most humiliating occupation, and I feel that he punished himself because he gave the order and one of the guys in his platoon died. Shakhta leaves his family and then returns. He leaves his business and trying to find new activities. He has biggest conflict inside him. Potter is 25. After the war, he created his workshop for making machine for tattoo. He more close than Shakhta. He doesn't want to talk about PTSD. I think he hides behind the aggressive music, parties, tattoo. But however, war didn't kill a child inside him. And the last one is a dancer. Dancer is an idealist. After First War, he passed the rehabilitation course. He just one who did it. He worked with the children. He, as a chronicle, all-time shooted diaries at war, and in nowadays. Actually, this 1 minute it was his footage. And he's from east of Ukraine. His home was destroyed by a Russian bomb. That's why whole film he tried to find new home and new family. And actually he did it. And as soon as all my characters' lives began to improve, full-scale Russian war started and have been forced them to go to war again. And few months ago,
Sorry, I have to interrupt you. Otherwise, we will not manage. It has really short.
Okay.
So I think you have a really good understanding. Maybe.
Just to add from Latvia very shortly, because
all this.
Week ago.
No.
Okay, good. But Latvian
This
film
is a
sometimes
co-production
on board.
with Latvia. as you understand, Ivana, or do you want to say things
Okay,
about
I'll
the
say
needs?
what we need now. So we received funding from Ukrainian State Film Agency. We have some private donations. Also, we have Yulia's own investment. And now we are looking for a gap of financing for post-production needs. We are looking for a festival premiere, for sales agent, broadcasters, distributors, and everyone who can help us to share with this story as well worldwide as possible.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, I would like to move to Chrysanthemum Day. The selection is very eclectic among the 9, and also you could see the present and the recent past of Ukraine. I don't know if Chrysanthemum Day is in the past or in the future, but it's definitely a sci-fi kind of film. So I would like Simon Mozgovoy to introduce the film, and then we are going to see the clip. And also on stage, Artem Kolubiev and Darina Zakharova.
Hello to everyone. I'm author of the script, Chrysanthemum Day, and director. Our story is set in post-nuclear fantastic reality and shows a relationship between a young medical doctor and an old flower woman, her patient. She is also known as a healer who mysteriously survived in the middle of nuclear explosion, but completely lost her memories and identity. With a clear order to achieve results, the doctor tries to manage to come back her memory bit by bit, but she understands that these remembrances can be unbearable for the old healer. And then the doctor realizes that if she dies, there might be no future for humanity. So I try to create an intimate world of my protagonist and then construct a cold, external world without love. Up to now, we shoot like 90% of the film, but I decided I rewrite in the script all the time, and so we need some extra shootings. We are really interested in a co-production with Europe and abroad to make our post-production funds and all the services. We're looking for a very creative VFX studio because we have lots of creative job with doing VFX. And I think that's it for me, and Daria will add short intention, and we will show our short video.
Thank you very much, Simon. So a couple of reasons why I think that this project should be supported and shot into international audience. To my mind, as every good movie, this story has a lot of hidden messages and several layers. One of them is this film's talking about the bravery of the small human fighting a big authoritarian system, and it shows an inner conflict whether to fight because you really feel it's right to hide or maybe to surrender and just live a simple life following the rules that you don't share. To my mind, this film has outstanding visual language and very unique style, and worth mentioning that it's been 8 years since the idea of this film came to Simon's mind. It took a long path to produce, develop, shoot, reshoot, and find finance, and I do hope that next year, our victory and after the nuclear war topic will be gone from the media, this film will be the most relevant Ukrainian film in that year in our history.
Thank you so much. So let's watch the teaser.
Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. I would like to say that Simon it is his first fiction film, but he's a awarded documentary filmmaker. So sometimes when they are short, I can add more information. So the next project is Dissident. I would like to ask Alexander Omelianov on the stage to present the film. Welcome. This is a debut by Stanislav Gurenko and Andriy Alferov, who are not with us today.
Yeah, unfortunately. Can we play first the video, please? Thank you. And since our directors couldn't come here today, I would like to play the short speech of one of our director, Andrei. Please.
Hello, my name is Andriy Alferov. I am co-director and co-writer of the film Dissident. Sorry, I couldn't come to Cannes Film Festival to marshal the film to present this movie in front of you, as well as my colleague Stanislav Gurenko, who is now fighting in National Armed Forces. First of all, I have to say The Dissident is not a political movie. It's existential drama about the world of total lies and the impossibility of justice. I was interested in human nature and the time, the impossibility of a person to fit into this time so rapidly changing. Then, in 1968, as now in 222, the world has totally changed. But then, with Soviet tanks in Prague, there was a collapse of illusions among people both in the West and in the East. Then today's war in Ukraine gives hope for a new life, and the end of our story, this is a beginning of a new life. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you one more time. My name is Alexander Emelianov. I'm a owner and producer of Joy Films and Film Dissident. I'm very grateful to be here, and it's an honor to be here to present our movie to you. I would like to add to what Andrei said, that this is a movie also about the moral choices that each person have to make when it comes to the question of struggle for freedom, self-identification, and life. Our movie has been supported by the Ukrainian Cultural Fund and Ukrainian National Film Fund. We have finished our principal photography, and now we have a rough cut of movie. Although we assembled it under the bombing, so it needs a lot of works on the final editing. And we are looking for the final editing. We're looking for the all sound and image post-production works. We need to write music for the film, finalize all the processes. So we are looking for the partners and co-producers who can help us to make it. I'm very happy to announce that in the beginning of this week we have arrangement for the collaboration with the fantastic and very talented French composers Evgeny and Sasha Galperin, who made music for such movies like Corpus Christi, Loveless, Noir Baron, Malavita, and many others. And also I would like to thank one more time to When East Meet West, because this January I have met with the very experienced producer Juliette Sichel from Eight Heads Production, which is in Prague. And recently we have agreed that she becomes a co-producer of the movie. So the raw estimation of the cost that we need to finish the film is around 250,000 euros. We are waiting to get around 100 or 110,000 euros from Czech Film Fund. We in negotiations with a private investor at the moment, so hopefully we can do it together. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your support. Glory to Ukraine.
Thank you. So I wanted to say that you have a message towards the Czech film funds, but you said it. But did you understand French film funds? There's a really nice French composer in place now. The next project is Do You Love Me? This is a project by Tonia Noyabrova, and the producer Anastasia Bukovska, Danilo Kapchuk are here. Oh, actually the man, Danilo is not here, I thought. Ah, he's just filming. Okay, it's a live event.
He will support us.
Welcome.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Tonia Noyabrova. I'm scriptwriter and director of Do You Love Me movie. So this is a story, this is coming-of-age story of a girl named Kira. She's 16, and she is growing up in early 90s in Ukraine during Soviet Union collapse. So it's like in the middle of the nowhere. Her family falls apart, her country is destroyed, and she's rushing from one person to the next, trying to cope with this new reality, trying to figure out these new rules, and trying to preserve her previous life, her childhood. But it's not possible. So in this story, when I turn back to this movie, I see very relevant parallel with nowadays, because of this war, we don't know how to live. We're trying to preserve our inner child, and the main challenge and the main test for my protagonist, can she still believe in humanity? Can she still believe in love? Can she still live with open eyes and open heart after everything she's passing through? So this is the main challenge and main question for Kira, and this is the main challenge and question for me last 3 months. So I think that it will be great to see the video, and then Anastasia add some words.
After
Yes?
video. Okay.
Thank you.
Господи, що за бардак, а? Кір, вставай, сніданок на столі вже. Черевики мої брала? Не можу знайти. Кіра, вставай.
И что вы, может передать состояние человека, оказавшегося
Давай,
в области солнца,
Давай.
моря и света? Неужели это мне одной?
Дякую, добре. Слухай, що я на вашого тата в місті бачила, тепер от вас зустріла.
Відрядження є.
Та ні, ми його бачили. Гнат, скажи.
Кажу тобі, помилилася.
Та ви що я
Помилилася.
So this is a market when, thank you, when people can get food in the early 90s. So not only food, everything. So.
Good evening. We are so happy to be here and to be able to continue the work on this film because we have finished our shooting just 5 days before the war has started. And now we feel it is a duty to continue the work on it and to be able to show how talented and artistically developed our country is. So we have now rough cut and we are dreaming about editing, doctoring, and we are looking for co-producer for post-production, for sound editing and mixing, for color grading, and of course, we are looking for sales agent and festivals. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I would like to call the team of the editorial office. I think there are many. There's Roman Bondarchuk, the director, Daria Basel, producer, Daria Averchenko. Is Tanya as well? Yes, Tanya Georgieva Valdaur.
Hello, can we please start with the clip? Dasha Averchenko is over there, but she is with us.
Ah, the youngest member of the audience is with her.
Вони що, всі голі? Що тут взагалі відбувається?
Не знаю.
Михайло Петрович, вам зовсім не цікаво?
Ні. Знаєш, що найголовніше в житті, а особливо в науці. Не розпорошуйся. Не витрачай часу на що попало, якщо хочеш успіху.
Well, you just watched exactly 1% from our feature film. I understand that it's probably difficult to make an impression from such a short clip. So please raise your hands if you read our synopsis. Okay, then I need to repeat it.
Roman, I didn't know that it will turn into a classroom, but go ahead.
Thank you. So one of our storylines is about a mayor from Ukrainian town who was re-elected when he was in coma. And we thought that it's quite a unique Ukrainian story, quite absurd one, and we can successfully sell it to Western audience. But
because they are used to politicians in coma?
Yeah, exactly. But very soon we realized that it's not so unique because in October, straight after we finished our shooting, our friends from Czech Republic told us that their president was ruling the whole country while being in coma. Now when Putin barely appears on cameras, we also believe that he is already in coma. Well, with this film, through the microcosm of a provincial town during elections, with its ironic stories from local journalists, criminals, businessmen and regular folks, we would like to tell the story of mechanisms of and consequences of the post-truth.
Our main character, Yura, evolves through the story from the humble junior researcher of the Natural History Museum to the journalist of the main newspaper in the town. And later he even becomes the key figure in the wakening up ritual of the reviving of the mayor from the coma. With this film we would like to let you feel the atmosphere of the hot southern Ukrainian provincial town on the brink of the war, which no one wants to notice. Currently, we are on the stage of the rough cut, and we are looking for friends who would be eager to join our search for truth.
And I am the German co-producer of Roman's films since 10 years already, and I'm here to tell you that his films are not only very unique artistic-wise, with really absurd comedy elements and surrealistic realism, but also really successful. The Ukrainian sheriffs, they've been in feature-length competition at ITFA, they represented Ukraine at the Oscars, have been in I don't know how many festivals. His fiction debut, Volcano, premiered in Carlo Vivari in Munich, in Odessa, has been at 55 festivals, international awards, I think around 10 if I remember correctly, and we're really convinced that the editorial office will continue this story and hope for your help. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next project comes back in the 90s as a growing trend of films taking place in the 90s. I welcome Sashko Chupko for the film La Palisadia.
Wow, so nice to see you all. Thank you for coming. I'm Sashko Chupko, producer of La Palisadia, which is the debut feature film of a talented, bold, cinephile director Filip Sotnichenko. Long-awaited feature debut because he made 7 award-winning short films, including Best Short at Tallinn Black Nights. The La Palisadia started when we learned a curious fact that in 1996, Ukraine was second only to China in the number of people sentenced to death. Luckily, we got rid of the Soviet heritage and joined Council of Europe. But the film is set in 1996 and tells a story of 2 friends, a police detective and criminal psychiatrist, investigating a murder of their colleague policeman. And psychiatrist is not sure that the guy they have is guilty, but police is in a hurry to kill someone for the crime before the death penalty is cancelled. So this is like the story of the last death penalty in Ukraine, but it's more, it's about this banality of evil, because the film also, second part of the film is about the children of the main characters and how the decisions of their parents impact their lives. And the film says that if you're not paying attention to the tragedies of other people, the tragedy can come to your house one day. We are finishing, the film is not that sad, we have very funny moments there as well. We almost finished the post-production and we need 3 things to complete the film. First is animation partner for 1 short animation scene. Second is film laboratory, 35 millimeters, because we shot the film on DV-CAM cassettes. It's another story how we search these cassettes all over the world. And we need to print it to 35 millimeters and scan to 4K, and we are looking for laboratory. And third, unexpectedly, we have 10% gap in the budget because our Ukrainian film fund collapsed. And now I'm owing 40,000 euro for salaries and equipment to people.
You're not the only producer in Cannes who owes money to people. I can tell you that.
True, that's true. So let's watch a short clip.
Very short. You decided for super short. So
really?
Yes, I think so.
It's edited by artificial intelligence.
Увези ее отсюда, скажи, записная книжка не знаю.
Руки! Руки! Руки за спину!
Напевно, другий.
Thank you.
We are looking, of course, we are also looking for world premiere and sales agent.
Thank you. Sashko, I wanted to ask why the title La Palisadia, but I guess they have to watch the film, so thank you again. So this selection is very eclectic. It's really difficult to find the trends, but actually I've watched this film entirely. It reminds me of there would be a Romanian new wave, but actually in 2022, talking about the 90s, it's super funny. It's weirder than the Accept that you have seen, so really I'm happy with the selection, and I would like to thank Alessandra Pastore and Margot Liske, who actually took part in the selection process of the film. For the next project, I will need to provide more support because it's the same person being the director and the producer. Marina Avroda is on stage with the film Stepne, if she's here. Yes, welcome, Marina. You have a mic here. And since she's alone, and she will not tell it probably because she's alone and the producer cannot say it. So she was in Cannes with her short, and she won the Palme d'Or some years ago. So welcome back.
Thank you. Hello to everyone. My name is Marina Vroda. I'm a film director and the producer of my debut film, feature film Stepne. Stepne, it's perhaps working title. It's the name of the village, but it's still now original title Stepne. The photo, I will say, it's a picture from the set. It's not the film, but it stays. Yes, I'm very happy to meet you. And those of you already heard about the project, some of you know me a little bit. The project starts 2013 from the cinema in Rotterdam. In that moment, the script was already done, and we shot the film some years after, so it's take a long way. And some of you never heard about me, but I'm really, really happy to meet you, and I will show you now 1 minute from our very raw cut, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a bit technical problem, but I hope you have image. This was a bit, not the right moment for the camera, but I think you have an image. Yeah, I start from that saying that I'm really happy to see all of you and to meet, because I'm in the safe place now. My mother and my dog is with me. We left Kiev and we stay now in Berlin. And it's, we are in quite a safe place. My father stays in Kiev now, and he will not leave his house. He will not leave his garden, his life. And I also understand him very much, and I accept him. My story, which called Stepne, comes from me from the life of my father. Stepne is a story of Anatoly and his life. But it's also and universal story. It's a kind of, I can say, tale of farewell and disappearance. It's a sad story. A farewell and disappearing of something valuable and something very important, what we are all struggling to achieve in our life. It's a story also about of two brothers, Anatoly, and one of the main characters, Anatoly, and his brother Alexei. They meet each other in the village after their mothers die. And they should decide what to do with the heritage they received in their own hands, what to do with the house where they grow up, what to do with the land, with really hectares of the land which they received now, what to do with the old dog, which nobody needs, what to do with own relationship and with themselves. This is a sad fairy tale story, universal story. But I hope, yes, full of love and thankful, gratefulness to the people I grew up and I living in Ukraine, to the land I grew up and I was born, and to with, I forgot the word, with, I'm a bit bored. With all my passion, love, and gratefulness to my father and to the life that I am alive, and can share it with you, and I'm very thankful.
Thank you so much, Marina. Ooh. Thank you. So I would like to ask the next project to come, or you want to say a few things about production aspects? Or maybe I say them for you, because you also have a producer in Poland, Agnieszka Dziedzic, and I guess you need a lot of support in post-production, like everybody here, because that's why we are here, or you wanted to say something more specific?
We really want to finish it. Thank you.
Yes.
Someone come to
Thank you.
And I stay one day. Till tomorrow I'm here. If someone can reach, I leave my visit cards on the table.
Okay, good. So the next project is called When We Were 15. I would like to ask the director, Anna Bujachkova, the producers, Natalia Libet, to come on stage. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. So, I'm a director and co-screenwriter of this film. And I have to say that this is the love song, and I guess we are almost the last project here. So, this is the love song dedicated to the teenagers who had to grow up on the ruin of Soviet Union. And I have to say that probably I wouldn't lie telling you that 90% of the films you have seen today are done by these grown-ups of these years, of these teenagers of 90s. To be honest, sorry, I've seen some faces of these teenagers and I got lost. So basically, we are showing this case, and this is the, oh my God, that was hard. Come on.
Natalia, help your director.
Sorry, I guess those faces are just ringing me. So what I would like to say is, these teenagers are still fighting the inner demons, and that they are still fighting the questions which are lost from that. But for the moment, when the war is happening in Ukraine, at the moment now, those teenagers, those foreign teenagers are found. They are the loudest voices for victory. They are the passionate fighters, and those are the people who are bringing the victory as close as fast as possible. But this one is still about us being young and 15 and wild. Please watch the trailer, and then we will pick it up. Sorry, I never got lost before like this.
Я тебе зовсім не знаю. Може, ти монстр?
Там не падає зима, тільки там, де нас нема. З неба, там, тільки там, де нас нема. Там не падає вона, тільки там, де нас нема. І не треба, тільки там, де нас нема. Ходять всі на головах, тільки там, де нас нема. Ходять там, тільки там, де нас нема. Ходять всі на головах, і питаються у нас. Скажи мені, чому не можеш забути те, чого немає. Скажи мені, чому не можу забути те, що навколо зима. Тільки там, де нас немає.
Привіт, Хлорка. Не чекала? Довойовувалась?
Я тебе не боюсь.
And during the full-scale war in Ukraine. And we really want to complete it and to show it to the international audience at the beginning of the next year. Anna is a talented Ukrainian director, well established through her work with short audio forms, and we're lucky to have her team, which she has built over the years with us. And for us, it's not only important to complete this film, but also to secure and support our Ukrainian talents who are involved in making this film this year and further. So we're looking for partners and for co-production, for working with our Ukrainian team too, and we're looking for partners in international distribution and sales, and of course we're looking for a home for our film for the World Premiere Festival. Thank you. And
thank you so much. Thank you. I actually, when the film arrived to us, I thought it was a Ukrainian remake of When We Were Kings, and there will be a lot of boxing. But with the teaser, there's a lot of fight as well. So, and now for the last project, You Are the Universe. The director Pavlo Ostrikov is not here, but we have Vladimir Yatsenko and Anna Yatsenko, the producers of the film. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anna Yatsenko. Together with my partner in crime, we would love to present our beautiful film by Pavlo Ostrikov, You Are the Universe.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Our project is not that sad. I mean, it's almost a comedy, and even more, it's Ukrainian sci-fi where everything happened in space. So it even sounds funny. And of course, we got the typical Ukrainian challenge to shoot Interstellar with 1% of the budget of Interstellar, which we try to succeed. And it's a story about Ukrainian space garbage man in the nearest future, which task is to deliver radioactive trash from the Earth to the nearest black hole. This role typically takes 2 years, one way 2 years back. Andrei, our main protagonist, our main hero, he really don't like the people. He completely happy to be alone with his robot on board, which called Maxim. They like almost an old couple with this love-hate relationships. And once on the typical road, finally something happened with the Earth. Probably it's our common future. It's disappear, and everybody died except the Andrei. So he asked Maxim how much supply he has, like food and everything, for how long time he can survive. And Maxim said like 3 years. and Andrei is happy because it's 3 years of happy life, but he hears some voice which appear on the radio, and it's a very nice voice of French, very sophisticated scientist woman, pretty far away from him on another part of the galaxy. And they start talking, and of course he's being very rude with her because he's a Ukrainian space garbage man. They almost split up, but Maxim said, "You are only two survivors, motherfucker, talk with her." So he started talking, and they became close to each other, and at some point Andrei realized that he's fallen in love and decided to see her despite all the obstacles. So probably let's see the video, and then we continue.
Thank you.
So, thank you. As you can see, it's like almost Sleepless in Seattle, but in space. So we got a beautiful French actress, Audrey Dana, and we set up our final 4 shooting days set on the 24th of February, which we should postpone right now.
So we are looking for a co-producer of one of European country for 4 shooting days, 3 of them in the studio and last one on the nature. And we are looking for partners for color correction and final sound mix. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So this is the end of the presentations. I hope you liked what you heard and what you've seen. So I would like to say thank you very much to all the filmmakers and producers for sharing their works with us today. So I think we can applaud them all. So this is a bit unusual that there's a presentation and immediately after there's an award. So we are going to have the award right now. Before the awards, I would just like to thank 2 partners, EFAD and Cineregio, that supported to reach out to different funds. Actually, this is the funds. So these are the first funds, and it's a growing list. So if you see some funds that are not on the list, it's not an event that closed today, so you can contact them. We have, for example, Cyclic, IDM, Screen Brussels that we're going to come on the stage now to give awards, but we also have ALCA, Nouvelle-Aquitaine in France, Estonian Film Institute, Fimiscane, Fondo Audiovisivo, Friuli, Venezia, Giulia, SN Film, und Maiden in Germany, Film Fund Luxembourg, MDM, Slovak Audiovisual Fund, and Wallimage. So thank you to all of them. Thank you again to When East Meets West, IAVE, and First Cut Lab, which is also myself, but I will also call my colleague and co-founder of First Cut Lab to give the first award, Benjamin Mirguet. So the First Cut Lab, and that's also one of the reasons we are keen to promote this event, is that we have experienced a lot of work with Ukrainian filmmakers over the last few years. Welcome about more than a dozen of films from Ukraine. Including the one of yesterday, Pamphir, that is at the Directors for Night. So not all the films were eligible because they took part in First Cut Lab for some of them. Benjamin, you can take the microphone. So who is the winner of First Cut Lab award, which basically will benefit from your editing expertise? Benjamin, for example, has been advisor on the Ruben Östlund film that is today, so is it good?
What is a connection?
No, but just to say, what is your news today? So, what is the award, Benjamin?
The award goes to You Are the Universe.
So, welcome Anna and Vladimir Yatsenko back. You can take the award.
And I can say one word because that's right that we have been very, very involved with the First Cut Lab in Kyiv with Ukrainian films in other festivals in Istanbul, in Karlovy Vary, in many places. And I have really the chance to have been working with many of the directors that are here today, or who are not here but represented. So it's really a rich cinema that is in constant reinvention, and this project seems very fresh, and will definitely benefit from discussing the editing. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it works. It works.
It works, but yeah. Thank you very much again. Yeah, it's very important because the director works on the script for 6 years. So I think it's really matters that we will have something else, some other genres in Ukraine, some other approaches, and we're really grateful for it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So the three awards before the Ukrainian Film Award is given by Cyclic, which is a film agency of the Région Centre Val de Loire in France. I would like to ask Pierre Dallois from Mr. Cinema of Cyclic to let us know the award. And Pierre, if you can tell us what the award consists of.
Yes, but before I grant the award, I would like to say a few words. So I'm Pierre Dallois, I'm the head of the creation department at Cyclic, French regional fund, as you said. Actually, the Central Val de Loire region, and as such as our industry, strongly believes that our job as public fund simply consists in supporting and promoting movie and audiovisual creation in all its diversity. Only this diversity allows us to see the world under different perspectives, to guarantee the essential dialogue that should always remain between human beings. And that is what enables each and everyone to get a better understanding of the world we live in, of each other, and sometimes even of ourselves. This is our way to make sense out of nonsense and chaos. And this is the reason why we are very, very proud to be partner of Ukrainian Film Now, and to grant an award of 15,000 euros for post-production support to a movie which tries to explain the indescribable and to show that hope and reconstruction are still possible after the unthinkable. And our award goes to documentary Company of Steel by Yulia Kontaruk, produced by Babylon 13. You're welcome.
That's why I cut you at the beginning, because I knew you will come back.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate your support, and it's very nice.
I'm so happy because I'm with this film 7 years. You know, it's like a part of my life, like my child, and really I want to thank you so much. The chance to show my film and our story of my characters to the people, about Ukraine and our war. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we have another small gap. So if you're still interested.
No, there are many people that will provide more later. Thank you so much. I would like to call Birgit Oberhofer from IDM Film Commission Südtirol. And IDM is always doing things better than others because they have a true award, like even if we did this very quickly. I love your style. Don't say so. So, Birgit, tell us about the award and why you decided maybe to support the event.
Yes. So my name is Birgit. I'm from the Italy's northernmost regional fund, and I would like to say we do have development funding without spending obligation. So if you are interested, please contact me. But today I have the pleasure to be here to give a prize. I mean, it was not easy to choose one of the projects because honestly speaking, they all would have deserved it. But in the end, we had to decide one. We had to choose one of the projects. And I would like to mention also my colleagues, Renate Ranzi and Barbara Weithaler, who chose the project together with me, and also with the studio manager of Cinechromatics Italy, where they are going to do the post-production. And it's 20,000 for post-production, and it goes to Do You Love Me?
Thank you very much. Thank you. So this is for you.
So it's like Palme d'Or. Thank you. Really, thank you. It's absolutely unexpected, and we appreciate you for this huge opportunity.
Thank you so much. We're shocked, really, of course, and appreciate it. And see you in Italy. Thank you so much.
Yes. And I have to add one more thing. Florian Geisser, the studio manager, he cannot be here with us because he got married yesterday. So, Do You Love Me fits very well, but it was not the reason. It was not the reason why it was chosen.
Oh, I like when Birgit is on stage. There's always jokes that are more funny than mine. So the next award is by Screen Brussels, Noël Mongis. Please come on stage.
Hello, everyone. So I'm the head of the Screen Brussels, which is the regional film fund from the Brussels capital region. I must say that when we get the mail from Cine Regio, of course, I have to ask to my board member if they agree to dedicate a part of our not that big budget to a specific post-production award. And I must say that I received quite quickly a yes, enthusiastic yes from all my board members. And we analyzed with my colleague Stéphanie Huger the different projects, and indeed they were all super good, but we have to make a choice, and we have decided to award 20,000 euro for the post-production for the film When We Were 15.
Oh.
Are you still a rebel?
Now I'm found, so yeah. See something and I will think about it.
Thank you so much. It's a great opportunity for us to complete the film, and it's a huge help. You can't even imagine how big the help is, not only because of money, but also because of support of Brussels and you guys. I mean, the entire European filmmaker community is because you're here, it's a big support and help for us, and solidarity with you guys and with us. So thank you.
Yeah. And this is something. And Natalie is right, we feel this support all over, like for this last 3 months, each step we are making, we feel it in the hearts, and it's like the cloud of love is trying to hug us all the time, and thank you so much for this, and thank you. We have to finish that one, because the love song, so yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Noël. So, before calling for the jury again for the Ukrainian Film Award, I would really like to stress that in the process of contacting film funds, many of them actually are really committed to support these films. For different legal reasons, they couldn't commit, especially today, because the films have to go through a process. But I really can tell you that in the weeks and months to come, I see some faces, and I see Wood said yes, but cannot say it today. But about the Ukrainian Film Noir Award, it's 30,000 euros that can be spent freely, and it's a sort of a award made in solidarity by the different funds you can see here, so they all contribute to it. I would like to ask Elena Lopez-Riera and Agnieszka Smoshinska to come on stage and to let us know. But I think that before the award, because you were like, you will tell it yourself, but I think you like the selection, you want to give a mention.
Yes, because it took us a while to discuss which project we would like to choose. That's why we decided to give one special mention to the project and one award. And we would like to, from this place, thank you so much for that's what you are doing. And the special mention, yes, goes to the special mentions goes to when we were 15. Anna Furiaczkova. And that's what the president said, Zelensky, the cinema is the future, so thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So since you have said, no, come, stay on stage, because since you have already said it all, please come on stage and stay on stage and let's announce the award.
Sorry, I have no voice.
She really enjoys the premiere of the film, till the party,
she just lost
the
the
swimming
voice.
pool.
Like
the reviews of El Agua are fantastic. The film is sold internationally. What can I say more?
I party a lot and I have my dress and no voice, but I
Difficult
really enjoy it.
Difficult to have Valencia people in a jury. I don't advise it if you have an event.
No, because before partying I saw all the films and I'm very happy of being here, part of this jury, and I really congratulate all the participants for giving us the chance to watch all the projects. So the award goes to Stepne to Marina Broda.
Stepne by Marina Broda.
Yeah, Stepne to Marina Broda.
I don't know, because we have the two teams that had some big blanks during the pitch, so I don't know if they are going to say anything, but I think they are happy. So I would like to ask all the teams